Get out with the ketchup.
I got the bust a little shot of I be cold, lost in the pussy like I be
I've been doing. I have a nigga night every year.
still gon' smoke, still gon' drink it.
You better put me on there. I got my piece. I'm gonna do that. I am that nigga. You know I usually come to that one. Nothing else, nigga.
I mean, you saw nobody come to that nigga come to nigga night.
Get your bitch wet. Ain't Mary Jane, go and get in that blend on them berries, man. Bitch, I'm a chief, right? I grow a bad lot of shit. I'm from the east side.
We live again on the Art Song podcast on Misfit Radio. Check us out. We got George in the building today.
Hey, we got an East-West connection. Look,
Can't help what our parents never learned.
Y'all in the conflict now. Y'all between West and West.
Now I'm on the west side, you know what I'm saying?
All the way.
I'm grown now. I control my way to the west side. I gotta master all spots of the house. A couple more years, I'll be on the north side.
Yeah.
Now,
Always be on the west side. Downtown, ATL, pro life. West side born, west side bred, and when I die, west side dead.
hey, if I can buy this house, I'll be on the west side.
West Town, what? Say again. Let's go. Oh, yes, you already know that. We back, man. High Society Chiefs, Two Finger Mafia, man. We have a queen in the building. It was a nigga birthday Friday, so you know this is my birthday gift.
Happy cake day whiz.
We got a queen in the building. You understand me? I would like to introduce the world if you don't already know her, which you should. I mean, I get pissed off when I was playing all this shit for my wife earlier, and I was like, nigga, why you ain't excited? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, get excited, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We have Georgia Me, aka Tamika Harper. I like to put the AKA after Georgia Me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got Georgia Me in the building, international queen of poetry. You understand me? If you hear her poetry, it feels like a pastor is preaching to you. You know that feeling that you get after you hear a pastor and you leave church?
Baptist.
It gotta be Southern Baptist.
No, keep it real, need to be holiness.
Holiness.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Doing no shouting in the holiness.
Sanctified around here.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're going to be in church by 4 hours.
Yeah, about 4 hours, 8 hours, break. You know what I'm saying?
You break just for a chicken meal and come back to it.
Man, that's what I grew up in, for real.
Emmy nominated. Emmy award winning. Excuse me. Tony award winning. Peabody award winning. Kaumba award winning. I'm talking about royalty.
BAFTA, that's the international. UK.
Okay, let's take it across the pond. You know what I'm saying?
And then people got the BAFTA. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. They might have been nominated. These two been dancing over there in Russia and shit.
I forget what all them letters mean, but it's BAFTA, whatever.
Only in England, huh?
Yeah. No, but they did the awards here, and I won it here when they did the BAFTA awards here.
That is, yeah.
They ain't nominate y'all too?
Respect.
You two were dancing in Russia.
Be everywhere.
Germany, you know what I'm saying? Germany, you know what I'm saying? Man, I was so excited. Like, I haven't been this excited for a guest. I don't think ever. You know what I'm saying? No shots to anybody else, but that's just real. That's just real.
Well, I am special to the world. Y'all don't know. You need to get to know me because I will bring things into your life you never had before. Like peace, like love, like respect, like honor, like dignity, like strength.
Yes.
Like courage. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to inspire any and everybody within my presence and who has ever been in my presence. That's what our purpose is here. We all Jesuses. Real talk. The spirit of Christ is in you. I'm Tamika Christ. This is B. Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have vision, know that you have the power. And I've been blessed to know that since I was 8 years old, and I have walked in that my whole life. So.
That is what's up, man. I feel that way. Like I said, when I was listening, that's why I had to listen to your poems over and over, because it's just like, how beat I put it? Audio heroin. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Come
But
on,
it's
top
like
it off.
audio heroin. It's like, yo, I heard it. You know, like when you taste a cookie and the taste is still in your mouth.
Is that
You're
the
like,
trend
man, I
word
gotta
of
get
the
one
day?
more cookie. It's not gonna be one more, but I'm gonna get one more cookie
Oh,
so I
most
can
definitely.
satisfy.
If not a box.
Yo.
Shout out to the Girl
Sam's Club
Scouts. Shout out to the
You know
Girl
what I'm
Scouts.
saying?
You raggedy hoes, you got all these damn cookies.
Don't never have enough cookies.
All right, so the Girl Scout still moving to college?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they move. It's just they mamas out there now. They just
It been they mamas. Them little girls ain't did shit in years.
Hold on, we having
Do you know that so many parents buy bulks of cookies really and they upsell them?
That would be
Oh,
cute.
yes, I heard it was Hennessy and apple juice.
Yes, that's a Georgia mean. Some people
Apple
call
juice.
it Washington apple. I call it a Georgia mean.
Okay. Now you know what it's called. It's called a Georgia meat, Hennessy and apple juice.
According to Deja Vu. According to the Vu, this is Georgia meat.
Okay.
For y'all people who ain't from Atlanta, y'all know about that Vu.
I'm going to Deja Vu. I'm gonna be like, yo, let me get 2 Georgia meats on ice. Squeeze the lemon. You know what I'm saying?
Midget dancing used to be at Deja Vu. I'm looking for.
Yo,
It's a
been to
midget.
the Vu, bro.
Who?
You.
Man, I've been to every club in Atlanta. I just don't remember going. Because
Exactly.
that's how you do it in
But
Atlanta.
how you forget the Vu?
Because you start off at one club and then you start riding around with people and then you end up at another club. Deja Vu is red on the inside, ain't it?
Right.
Oh,
Well, the light was red.
that's
that
the
night.
one on
The one on Simpson was red.
It's
but he redid it, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay Hart, awesome black man.
Hey,
Shout out
black
to
business
you know what I
owner.
mean?
You know.
Big salute to Jay Hart. He done really put me in position, you know what I mean, my business partner. You know, one half of the Wednesday night concert series that we do.
That's what's up. I didn't even know that.
That shit be popping.
He has supported me. He has supported me in my career, my endeavors. You know, he takes those kids to the U.S. Open every year. He has just been wonderful to the community, to the West Side, and especially with the black tennis community that we don't even acknowledge. And Atlanta has a huge black tennis community that a lot of cities can't even fathom.
And he used to
I never knew
have
that.
something in McCannaville. When McCannaville first got remodeled and the tennis courts was brand new, they had a children program there teaching children tennis. I remember.
Shout out to Coach Wink over there at Washington Park, the oldest black tennis center in the country, oldest black neighborhood in the country,
Okay.
designed by Pierce. Just shout out Zone 1.
Okay.
Salute.
Atlanta, man, that's what.
Hey.
I'm a nerd like
This,
this.
look,
Promised
this is
land,
what I
nigga.
love about you, though. This is
The
what I love
promised
about you.
land, nigga.
I love the promised land, like my brother said.
We in the promised
Man,
land.
if you hear the promised land and you from Atlanta, what'd you say? I feel like home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what Atlanta feel like, and you emanate like that's why to be in your presence, to hear your words, it feels like home. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, I can't stress niggas, cause man, if you a black man, what you say? I'm your number one fan. If that don't make your heart goddamn make like, man, let me get out and goddamn, you feel me? I do got a fan. Somebody I got backing, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody do like
It's
you.
just the words.
I've been a tomboy my whole life, and I've always been surrounded by boys and men. And never a hoe. Ladies, don't be the hoe, be the homegirl.
Okay.
And the black men used to make me so mad because I knew all these dope brothers. I've always been protected by the hood, by my niggas. And I was like, I'm tired of people talking shit about niggas. So that poem came like they need something. You know what I'm saying? To let them know that they amazing, that they can do anything, that there's a reason why everybody wants to be a nigga. If it's a white boy you like, he got some nigga swag. If it's a lesbian you like, she nigga like. Okay? Like she around here fooling you looking like Jay-Z and Usher. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't trying to look like Travis Tritt or Garth Brooks. Even the white lesbians are like, everybody want to be approved by black men. Whether they say it or not, y'all like the final destination. And I know that black women run our communities, but we honor y'all. And at least my generation, I can't speak for everybody.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna speak for my generation. I'm gonna speak for me and my girls.
Yeah,
Women that I know. Because I realize there's some raggedy bitches out here. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be like, no, you know, they just went through a hard time. People in the world, whatever you've been through, you have to conquer it. It ain't up to nobody else. You need to quit putting shit on everybody else and what they did. It's not the devil, it's how you respond to it. So that's still on you, bitch. And so I
Look, I tried not to laugh so you could keep talking.
Hey, shots fired. Shots fired.
Tighten up, bitch. Tighten up.
You can't
What
say
shots said? Shots fired.
Because we have to take responsibility. Everybody is responsible for what goes on in their world. I was talking to Ark about this. I don't care what anybody did to you. It's still on you.
Yeah.
It's still on you because how you move forward, how you thrive, and how you respond to it is the ultimate. So when it comes to our brothers, a brother can't step on you if you don't stay down, sis. Get your ass up. Respect yourself. Leave that nigga alone. That's how you hurt a nigga. Because you love yourself so much, you're not going to allow yourself to be treated like shit.
Even with the word nigga, I like your response with the word nigga. Could you break it down for people? Like why? I don't want to say it's okay to say the word nigga.
It is.
For us, yeah. You know
Yes,
what I'm
not
saying?
for them because they can't be there.
Well, I have rules about this. These are just Tamika rules, Georgia me rules. Only descendants of slave tribe of Judah.
Alright.
Stop fumbling, man.
dude.
My fault.
Look at this nigga.
Go
fuck me
ahead.
up.
I mean, if you need to move it, go ahead. I turned it off.
All right.
Only descendants of slaves, tribe of Judah, children of Abraham, for me, can say the word nigga. I don't let nobody who is not that say it. Period.
Amen.
And it's because of our history. I don't know. Here you go. Which one? Here you go.
It is UHightYet.
If y'all forget.
I say, for me, we know all the different theories about the word nigga. I used to have a real bad problem. I used to be like, don't call me nigga. They use that to condemn us and use us. We're not niggas. I remember I was a teenager. And my uncle sister said, nigga, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I realized the beauty of us and how we communicate with it. And it's the intentions behind the word. So it flows off my tongue in such a beautiful way. And when it's said right by the right people, when it ain't right, it sound wrong.
Yeah.
Like when an African say, nigga,
Yeah.
you don't get your bitch ass, that's not part of your experience. So don't even be saying that
So
shit.
they excluded out the
Hey,
group.
oh, hell yeah.
No, we can't do that.
I don't give a damn what Art say. I don't give a damn what Art
I
say.
feel that though.
I
I
don't
do
give a
feel that.
damn. If
You
I was
can't
in
do
South
that.
Africa, kick 10,000, and I walk around here going Kaffa, somebody be like, bitch, you don't know nothing about Kaffa.
Oh yeah.
Do you understand? And Kaffa's what they call the nigga equation of in South
Or
Africa.
cutter.
And there's so many. But if that's not your experience, it's like only gay niggas and my homegirl can call me bitch. Can't no man call me bitch. It's about like let's have some common sense and some standards.
But it's a prophecy with that word.
Okay, what's the prophecy?
Man, don't. Oh.
Right.
Man, yo, get him. Get him, man.
Alright,
Get him. Go ahead.
I
Say
used
what
to
you
be
gotta
against
say.
that word nigga, and I don't stop the biggest gangsters until I went to the place, the Red Dragon Temple, that it shows that nigga, the black Asiatic man, got it written in stone. The mixture of the ancient bloodhood or whatever, that we will rise up and reclaim our rightful rulership over the earth. That nigga actually means superhuman black. So we are, they ain't mixed us with cracker, they mixed us majority with us. So they took already a dynamite motherfucker and made him more dynamite. So nigga is that prophecy that everybody can't
the
be
tribe
in
of
it.
Judah,
It's
children
Judah,
of
it's
descendants
Ishmael,
of slaves.
it's all them.
No.
It's all the bloodlines
feel
that
what
are
she's
scattered.
No, the reason why I don't.
I feel.
I understand that we all chosen, and or
Well, yeah, you got
this
niggas in the backwood of Asia that
this
whatever
is
they
just
don't
my
show
theory.
you.
Art can have his, and those who agree with him, you can. I am telling the people who are hearing me, and you don't have to agree, and I don't give a fuck if you do or not.
A nigga is the
tribe,
man, hold up.
the tribe of Judah, descendants of slaves, are the chosen ones. It said you will be taken from your land and put into 400 years of internment.
Right, so
And
what
who else is that but
Who
niggas?
else is that?
So I reserve that for my people. Anybody else you can say it, but don't say it around me. You're gonna get kicked in the throat. You're gonna get hit. I don't care if you Colombian. I don't care if you fuck niggas. I don't care if you was babysitted by a black woman named Bessie. If you are not a Nubian of this land, there's a reason why we have that name. There's a reason. And so I just hold it there. That's just me. Because it causes a lot of conflict, confusion, anger. People be so I've missed out on so many gigs because they be like, you use the word nigga. Like I can't say brother or soldier or edit for whatever situation, but in their own head, I have committed such a sin against my people, and I can't do it. If you feel that way, cool. I don't. I feel a camaraderie. I feel a kinship. I feel the same struggle that we all have gone through and overcame. I feel that with my people.
Experience.
So that's just how I am about it. And
We VIP in the word, nigga.
I think I need that.
It is a VIP.
What you say?
We VIP in, nigga. Very important people.
go.
If you ain't a descendant of a slave that got their ass whooped and earned the right and took the word, nigga, and flipped it and made it everything like she said, nigga. Hey,
And you gotta honor it.
I'm with that shit.
Look at
All
Dick
day, I don't
Gregory.
disagree.
Dick Gregory named his book nigga because he was like every mama. Every
One of
time
my
somebody
favorites.
say
Respect to Dick
nigga, mama,
Gregory,
I'm making
yeah,
some
man.
money. You feel what I'm saying? We have to take back our power and own it, not just let it be and curate that bitch. I don't care. Any of my white homegirls, Korean, none of they all know. They better not ever say that shit around me. And I don't want one of my Korean homegirls, shout out to Isha Park. She had said that, her and her friends had used that word, and she had made a mistake and said it around us, and we had to get in her ass. And then she went back to her community and her friends, and one of our friends didn't like it, but I liked it. They stopped calling each other nigga and started calling each other ninja.
I used to
And
do that too when I
now
first
that
heard
is the term that they all use across New York, period, and into the culture, because everything that go on in New York go on in the world. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just have to, anything you're convicted in, you have to stand on it, understand why you like it. You just can't be willy-nilly. You can do whatever you want, people. I don't got no problem, but I'm just saying, if you're around me, it going down. Don't disrespect my culture. Don't try me like that. You're not a part of that
Right.
experience.
I'm somebody from Asia gonna even feel comfortable calling themselves nigga.
It's
That's
all because
kinda ridiculous.
it's because of how we make it cool.
Yeah,
We
we
show
know.
that.
I
It's
get
always-
that. I'm talking about his justification.
No, I ain't saying
Saying that
cool
ain't
for
cool
Asian,
in
but I was just
totality.
saying this nigga in every
Outside of
diaspora.
America,
It's
nah,
deeper than
not
that,
much.
blood. It's a bloodline prophecy. That's what you gotta understand. They keep it hidden. You
So,
ain't seen no golden statues that's over millions
My
old with
bad,
niggas
my
on
bad,
it.
bro, my bad.
Talking
I'm
about
sorry.
us.
I'm sorry. Go.
The original Asians are black. I don't
He
give a
just
fuck
got
with
his
no
cut.
Japanese.
I got you.
All
Yeah,
that.
right,
They don't
right.
show
Just got
you.
that cut.
They don't show you in each land. They always got the light skinned motherfucker on
Yeah,
TV.
you right.
But when you go in the backwoods of Japan, what they don't show you, they got some nappy head, kinky head motherfuckers that with chick
Hey,
eyes.
What they
All
got
right,
to do with
everywhere I
nigga,
go,
bro?
I go hang with the niggas of
Right.
that nation.
The
I like
niggas
that.
of the
Shout it.
community.
No. On God, they are niggas of every nation.
Yes.
When I was in Scotland, I hung out with the dirty face, rotten teeth, and they call they hood the scheme. I love that shit. They call it the scheme.
Okay, let's
You know what I'm
go
saying?
to the scheme.
And it ain't nothing but white people.
I ain't
right?
talking about no crackers.
Hold on.
Shout it. Let me finish. In England, they look at the Welsh as the niggas of Europe.
For real?
Look at Catherine Zeta-Jones. Look at any white person you see, or especially white woman who's Welsh. Look at their body. That bitch built like a black girl. Period. On God. And they darker tone. I'm just getting. So I'm not saying that we are prevalent in every society, no matter where we are.
Yes, but that's
But
what I'm talking
I'm
about.
talking about these niggas here
Right.
that are broadcast to the world and are the blueprint, the black print for
Everything.
revolution, for
Right.
culture,
Everything.
for music.
I agree.
You know what I'm
Everything.
saying? Ain't nobody else getting copied like us.
Yeah.
I agree.
Period.
It's a spirit with it. But that's what I'm saying. It's a prophecy also. So besides that, we got to recognize the spirit and the prophecy need to become one instead of separated. We
I ain't
all
saying
what we
look,
are.
no. You can get on our
Not
agenda.
rabbit
That's my
hole,
whole thing. I need black people to have their own agenda.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Fuck all them other folks.
We
The
make too
nigga
many
agenda.
concessions.
What is nigga law? We know white man law, all them other law. What is nigga law? That's what we got to bring.
But
to
the problem
board.
is we don't have no exclusivity to it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like
agree.
Chinese look out for Chinese.
Facts.
Period.
Facts.
Koreans look out for Koreans.
yes,
Facts.
Why can't we do that?
we
Period.
do it. We just need to do it.
And
at
yo,
our-
and that's
our
another
regular
thing. I
basis.
had seen the interview that you had where you was like, yo, if you black, and I said this before, to me, if you black, you already family. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat you like a distant cousin, like I said, you know what I'm saying? But like everybody doesn't have that mentality. So what would it take just to get everybody on that course?
recognizing it.
It ain't never gonna be everybody.
It ain't never gonna be everybody.
Because mental illness will automatically. And look, I've lived in a state. I ain't gonna call out no name.
Man, you've lived in one town. You can't call out the whole state for one town.
Oh well,
As long as we're talking about Alabama.
I'm not mentioning no names, but I tell you one thing: a lot of them motherfuckers got mental illness because you talking about a fight over some baloney. You know what I'm saying? Over a piece of chip.
Alabama,
A fight will just boom, and then not over that.
Hey, don't
an hour later they'll be chilling back together.
Shout out,
Yeah, that's
shout out to
Alabama, goddamn.
Shout out to Alabama.
The views expressed by Georgia Me don't necessarily reflect those of the UHightYet podcast.
Hey man, no, we don't got nothing to do with Alabama.
Shout out to Mobile, Alabama, the Cotillion, the last slave ship were all. That's boy, I'm telling you. Shout out to all the fine ass niggas in Alabama. The last before they got all mixed all up. Nigga with your big beautiful selves. Everybody ain't gonna go. Exactly. Everybody ain't supposed to go. It's always supposed to be the mighty few leading the stupid many. You gotta decide what number you gonna be in.
Yeah, like when people say we all was kings and queens. I don't believe
everybody
that.
was.
We wasn't.
I think I was a guard.
Some of these round of applauses. She dropped bombs over it.
I think I come from the lineage that kick you in the back of your knees and tell you to bow to the queen. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, don't talk. Bam. You know what I'm saying?
I think that everybody can have that mentality if they choose it. My people are from Durand, Georgia, Meriwether County. You know what I'm saying? Pine Mountain. That's my people. Perry, Georgia. That's where my people from. And I'm first generation Atlanta born, me and my sister, right? Okay. And they good people. You understand me? When I was in 11th grade, they sat me down and was like, so you still gonna be in school? Like, bitch, it's time to get a job. Like, we don't do that. We don't graduate. We don't go to college. That wasn't even a conversation. I was like, no, I think I'm gonna graduate. I was thinking about going to school after this. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't compute. But they good people, so it's my job to bring them along. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You do what you're supposed to be and be an example, and others will follow. You ain't got to talk. You ain't got to say shit. They gonna see you moving. They gonna see the promised land. They be like, I like that. Be the example. That's what Jesus is. Be the example. We are all of that.
Yeah, I like that too. My brother says that in one of his rhymes. We all are Jesus if we just conceive it. You know what rhyme that is, right? It's for that T.I. beat.
You don't write like that.
Man, he don't write, man, what? Man, that's like the most powerful rhyme that nigga Ron got. That shit can move 1 million men to Washington. Like, that's how powerful that shit is.
But it's also about being accountable. Jesus wasn't perfect, he was righteous. What is these stories that people heard? I don't understand.
We missing a lot.
Oh, it's a lot.
We missing his teenage years.
Hold on.
Nah, it ain't written, but they don't put it in the Bible.
Can I segue real quick?
Go ahead.
Georgia Me was telling us about a story when she was kicking it with DMX, so she had an interaction with DMX. If she don't mind repeating that, definitely big salute to DMX.
Yeah, big salute to DMX, man. I can't believe we done skipped over that.
Well, man, DMX was everything I thought he was gonna be when I actually met him. What happened was, this is the story. I'm at Birthday Bash, right? And I didn't like DMX because the nigga all that. And I was like, that New York shit, fuck that shit. I ain't with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't pay no to get at me, dog. No, nigga, you was you. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't with him. So I'm at Birthday Bash, and this black ass nigga come out on stage in a yellow cutoff sweatshirt and some clean white jogging pants and some white ones probably, looking like the sun. And the music goes dun 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 dun, and the whole crowd just go stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. So I'm like, what the fuck? I missed some nigga classes. You know what I'm saying? Now you feel like when you don't know the wobble. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what did I do? So anyway, the nigga's going, I'm like, okay. Then he's dude, what type of games is being played? How's it going down? I'm like,
that's my shit.
So then I fall in love. So then I fall in love, and then the nigga pray. It's over with. If I could have sucked his dick, I would have been on the side of the stage. Like, can I? Like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That good applause. It ain't always good applause.
me the love of it. He showed me the God.
Okay. So I go get the album the next day, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And every album after that I had. Like, and all those albums are just amazing. So Def Poetry, fast forward. Def Poetry, season 6. I'm going through hell. When I tell you my heart is broken, this brother who I was in love with just brought this bitch to the taping, and this is his girl, and I just was with this nigga in Miami a couple months ago. It's just, I'm going through it, like, and this is the 6th season. I've been through hell with Def Poetry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired. I'm just out of sorts. But this season, in particular, not this DMX, in this season, I had never had people from Atlanta or friends in the audience. God made it so that my sister Shell, my homeboy Blue, rest in peace, my boy Paul, my girl Emerald Green from Chicago came, my girl Ingrid B from Miami, Jaguar Wright came. I had just spent the weekend with her. All this shit went down at the same time. It was crazy. It was a crazy weekend, a crazy week rather. So I'm at Def Poetry. I done did my taping. I done did the party. I ain't ate because I'm lovesick. You know how you don't eat, you can't eat when you're lovesick. So I hadn't ate in like 2 days. So it was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I go to the deli next door to our hotel. And who in the motherfucking deli? DMX. Now, I was supposed to meet him earlier because we both had the same page. He was doing that season of Def Poetry. But it was so much confusion, I didn't get to meet him earlier because God wanted me to meet him like this. So I'm in the deli and I go up to him and I'm like, nigga, you know, I love you. I'm just so, you don't understand how you have healed and helped so many people, you know. And then he started talking to me about Sean Paul, Jay-Z, being independent, the fucked up music industry, how he liked doing the poetry. Because he was like, that shit was a relief for me. And I was like, you did so well. You need to, you know, incorporate that into your show. And we just talking and, you know, and I don't know what took our sandwiches took 45 minutes, damn near to an hour to make. So
you want to shout out that restaurant? We shout them out right now.
The deli next to the Edison at the Supper Club in New York City. Y'all know who y'all
long sound, but
it was 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So
smoking, taking their time.
Okay, so we, you know, talking and have really good exchange, and then he's like, you got some weed? And I was like, my boy might got some, so I go get Abyss. Shout out to Abyss. He in the car. I go get him. I don't tell him DMX is inside. I like, you know, he come inside, and he got some weed, and DMX is like, okay. He's like, your boy gave me the hay, I'm gonna give you the haze. And gave me the best fucking weed. Him and Erykah Badu have given me the best fucking weed of my life. Ain't nobody beating the weed that they have given me. And that was, you know, it was just awesome because I love DMX and I was, no, nah. I ain't had nothing better. I even wondered. I was like, do this shit got something in it? You know what I'm saying? Because it was so fucking good.
Hey, yo, when I used to grow weed and smoke weed with people, it would trouble me, but I would feel like a sense of pride when they used to be like, you ain't putting nothing else in that.
Nigga.
Like, no, nigga, it's this weed.
That's that Crackawana. That Crackawana boy. You're like, this is Crackawana boy.
Yeah, I wish I still hear this shit.
I mean, I'm just grateful that I had that exchange, and it was so dope, and it was at the right time, and I've been really, 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 really blessed in some amazing souls and people that I've idolized and not worship but honor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm grateful for your existence on this earth. I'm grateful for the contributions that you have given. Goody Mob. Everybody.
Goody Mob
fan.
Bro, she almost took my head off because I hadn't listened to it.
Oh, yeah.
Have you listened to the Goody Mob album?
Yes.
The new one? Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
I got the whole album.
Wasn't you in the car with me?
Yes, and that's why I said he
Angel was in the car with me while I was listening to the album.
We talked about it.
I keep up on shit like that.
I mean,
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh my God, bro! Really?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
But it'll never be another rapper like DMX. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's one of one.
He was one of a kind.
Like him
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say it was no one before him like him.
DMX
Definitely there's not gonna be no one.
DMX is one of the hardest artists on that. What is that? 100 Ways to Die. Choose one. When that nigga was in the mud came out, I was like, that's my nigga. You know
Gentleman,
what I'm
gangster,
saying?
and a guy.
I'm fucking with him.
Gentleman, gangster,
Everything
and a
that he did, he was excellent. He was an excellent actor. He was an excellent pastor. You know what I'm saying? Just because people don't be in pulpits all the time, the pulpit is everywhere I am.
Yeah.
And that's how
Right.
X was.
Yeah.
You know
His
what I'm
voice,
saying?
his voice.
He made a nigga in the street feel like he was still getting a little bit of church.
Once you hear a
Listen
voice
to
like
him,
that,
you know
you're
what I'm
gonna
saying?
look like, yo. You like,
I was
yeah. Who just said that?
afraid that the whole arena, no matter where he was like he can't pin drop.
Right.
Yeah.
When
When
I
they
got-
die on their heads, out of respect, you know what I'm saying?
Every time.
Cause he been through
My
some
little
a lot of shit
DMX
to pray
story,
for.
when I got back from Africa, it was
Oh.
some art festival. I was
I
a
hope
whole
this is
bunch
real.
of elders.
Yeah, hope it's real.
So it was simple. Nah, it wasn't even the fact that it was in the bright light. I basically, you know, give him my, I had read it, and I'm telling him my story, how, you know, my enjoyment when I went to Africa. So he said, you know, you talk about Africa, but it's Africa in you. You just came back to America so quick. You could have stayed. You was living among. So instead of staying in Africa, you came back to this bullshit. You said you came back with $850? Okay. You was making money. Why you ain't stay over there? I went blank. I ain't had no answer. I was just loving America, missing it.
Mm-hmm.
But he had a point. I'm speaking all this Africa, but I ain't stay. I came back to this motherfucker.
I love Africa. Shout out to the whole Nubia. You know what I'm saying? Because Africa is not really Africa. That's the Spanish conqueror that conquered the land, Africa. So it is Nubia or Africana.
Africanus.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Mac make the motherfucker.
but we're American. There's a unique experience to being Black American, being a Negro, colored, nigga, just all the dopest amazingness that we are. And I love Africa. I mean, and Africa's so vast and it's so different in not just in each country, but in each city, town, village. Like they awesome. But I'm grateful that even if I don't know if we come from that lineage, but I identify with it.
Yeah, 'cause we could be from here.
We could be
Yes.
here.
That's what.
No, I mean all day. That's what I'm saying. But I believe
we are.
But I believe we are all
Free
tied to
Africa.
Africa.
We're not
I
going
believe
there.
we're all tied to Africa. Period.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So that being the case, I honor it. But I love the experience of being a Black American. I thank God for it. And while I can stay other places for a while, I got to come home. Even like in America, the only other place I could have stayed other than Atlanta is New Orleans. But that was before Katrina. You know what I'm saying? After Katrina, it's a whole nother situation. And my friends be like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is. You can't tell me what I felt when I used to come here before Katrina and what I feel the fuck now.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that. So, but Atlanta, oh my God. I love my city. I love it so much. I thank God every day. I be like, you really love me because you let me be born in Atlanta and know Atlanta for real
like
and
you
not
say.
the fake shit that these niggas think it is. Thank
Hey.
you, Jesus. Thank you.
If
I
New
just
York
be
is
so
the
grateful.
heart, Atlanta gotta be the
Gotta be the soul. I love it. I love it, man.
Ha!
I love
Quote in quote, baby.
Let me
Let's
tell you where
get
that
it.
came
Put that
from.
shit on a shirt or
Let me tell you where
something.
it
Quote
came
in
from.
quote.
I was leaving Brooklyn. I was going home. I packed up my whole house. I got to go home. I got to come back for the Tonys, but it's over with. The Broadway run is over with. And I'm getting in my car. I'm so blessed, nigga. When I lived in New York, the niggas I raised on limo service, so I went to work every day in the limo.
Let's go.
Hey.
I went everywhere in the limo. It's just what you accustomed to because you deserve it. You
Yeah,
understand
there
me?
you go.
So anyway, I'm in the car and I'm crying, going down the highway, and on the side of the road it say Brooklyn, the heart of America. And I'm like, yeah, it is. I love you, bitch. I love you, Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. I love living there. And I'm like, well, if Brooklyn is the heart, Atlanta gotta be the soul. And that just when the poem just came. It just came. And I just wanted to write something that said how I felt and gave a little bit of information. And it's much longer. That's just 2.5 minutes of it. I've never done the second half. You know what I'm saying? Cause
really?
because that poetry you can only have so much on there.
That's fucked up.
It's just what it's no, it ain't, nigga. Cause
I was thinking that because every poem is like 3 minutes long.
but that's also slam world. I got poems shorter than that. I got poems longer than that. you have to be appropriate to the time. A lot of people that came on Deaf Poetry didn't make albums because they thought they were so motherfucking good and their ego was so big. They gonna ride for this 4.5 minutes and they cut their bitch ass straight off. And the audience gave them a standing ovation and it was pandemonium, but bitch, nobody will ever see it.
Yeah!
Because your ego too big.
Yeah!
Big shout out to Atlanta, man. I just want to say one thing. Back when the Apollo up in Harlem was like the biggest shit.
I was
in the
gonna say
world.
that shit too, B-Dot.
No,
Go ahead.
the Royal Peacock,
Uh-huh.
you know, in its own light was doing this thing.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to the
biggest
Royal
stop
Peacock,
on
Auburn
the
Avenue.
You know what I'm saying? Rock and roll was created on the stage in the Peacock by Little. Hold on. Let me just say this last little piece. So they interviewed Aretha Franklin, right? And it was like, yeah, so we see you done blew up at the Peacock, yada yada. The Peacock is something like the down south version of the Apollo.
Yes.
She was like, hell no, nigga. The Royal Peacock, you know what I'm saying, is its own goddamn, you know what I mean, in its own lane. It's unique,
Right.
you know what I mean, and it's just as big, it's just as, you know what I'm saying,
Bob
spectacular.
Marley, Ray
You know what I mean?
Charles.
So big shout out to Aretha Franklin and you know, the Royal Peacock and the history and the legacy. You know what I'm saying? Auburn Avenue, nigga.
People don't know about it. Go take your ass to Apex Museum when you get a chance.
Oh, I get a little applause?
Yeah, you got a big
Nah, you understand. The Royal Peacock, shouts out to my Uncle Stokely, wherever he is in the world, true. They allow brothers, we had a feed the homeless thing for 3.5 years at the Royal Peacock. So, and this was in our time. I was a part of. So, this something that they've been continuing up until now, and the energy is still about the community. As long as they keep that name Royal Peacock, that's keeping the legend alive of the a business that's black for us, by us.
I pray, because they trying to gentrify people, black people everywhere within the sound of my voice. Please come to down and buy us. Because they taking it and it's not just through, it's under a guise, because what they doing is Georgia State buying up all the property.
Right.
And they trying
And
to
that's
make
how
it
they
college
doing
town.
it. You know what I'm saying? So
And Marty is too.
Well, it's a white dude in my neighborhood owned damn near the whole neighborhood.
So that's okay.
I said, man, he owned that
Marta
house too?
owns
Ain't that right?
30% of Atlanta damn near. And Marta, and they had a white CEO recently. I don't know if he on left, but ever since he did, if you remember, Marta used to have the flowers in every station. Used to be all decked out.
I got alternative facts over there.
Hold on. Is the man that owned Marta black?
I thought so.
It was a black owned, and it's on the stock market, all that now. So I don't know who is the majority.
We always find out. People in the comments, y'all.
Can we look it up? Who's the majority shareholder?
Is Marta owned by a black man? We need to know that.
Can we get the fact check on that?
Yeah, we need to check that.
I'm already on it.
I'm just saying.
The last CEO was a white dude, and he
look.
cut out a lot of shit. Marta looking dusty as hell, man.
Well, I mean, we ain't gonna
been on Marta
moving Africans.
We gotta see if it's owned by a black man when we start sending shots.
Everybody know it. If you from there, you know it. I love us. We so dope, man. Remember barbecue? Remember you and barbecue meal, dude? Remember that?
Yeah.
I love Atlanta.
I remember Martin when it was 85 cents.
Like you said earlier, I'd have been. My old job, I travel across the country and everything. But man, I always gotta come back to Atlanta. I've been to California. I love California.
Mm-hmm. What part? What part? I stayed in
I
California.
went to it was near, what's the name of that? Damn.
Very expensive.
It is. I lived in San Francisco, and I understand
San
San highest rate of homelessness. People have cars and great jobs, but can't afford to live anywhere.
Yeah.
It is horrible.
Yeah.
That's how it was in Colorado after they legalized
Who's
weed.
gonna be exact?
Ark is right. Jeffrey Parks is the CEO of MARTA. He's a white guy.
Okay.
He took over in 2018.
Okay.
But MARTA is generally a multi-county authority governed by 15 members of the board of directors, and 3 from the city of Atlanta, 3 from Fulton County, 3 from Clayton County, 4 from DeKalb County, and 1 appointed by the governor. So
can we get a hand clap for Art? Art is rarely right.
It's a multi-county member.
You rarely
I
right.
ain't never
It's
right.
like every county, every major county. I want to say I guess they go by population. Every county has a member on the board depending on the population, I guess. So like Douglas County don't have one because we don't have MARTA out here, but Clayton has one.
4 because their counties.
Right. The Cab got 4. No, Clayton has 4. No, I'm sorry. The Cab has 4. Clayton has 2. So depending on the size of the county, I guess it's about how many members you get on the board. Then it has one appointee from the governor, and then the CEO is Jeffrey Park. So.
And it used to be a black man that was the CEO, or
prior to him, I'm not sure.
That's a whole new search right there.
Art like a broken clock. He right once a day.
Yeah.
And you know the word of the day is coming, nigga. And you know the word of the day is coming.
I speak nigga ebonics, national ebonics, and niggaology. Don't worry about this. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised he got through that.
Okay.
Now look.
Very different this week than he was last week.
Yeah.
You got a legend in the building.
Hey, I know what my word I was eating.
That is the
I was
only
inebriated last week. You know my word.
Man, get out of there, bro.
Yeah, that's my story.
Now, while we talk about black people, I know in one of your interviews you said Jill Scott said you was the blackest person she's ever met. Right.
Yeah.
Break it down.
Bro,
Hold on. Can we say that she opened up for Jill Scott on this big ass
tour with Jill Scott?
But that's what I'm saying. On the tour.
She toured with Jill Scott.
Let me tell y'all, God is so good. So I was going through my little situation with old boy, and he's really great friends with her. So I didn't get to connect with her years ago when I met her. But every time I would come in her presence, the bitch would make me cry. You know what I'm saying? Like she would just grab me and be like, "You should act," and all kind of shit. So her ex-husband, but then fiance, contacted me. Shout out to the Funk Jazz Cafe and Jason, who suggested that he contact me to do like a show for Jill. He wanted to do something for his wife, and he wanted to do a poetry show. And so he had some real lames and shit. And I was like, let me produce the show. I'll do it for you. And that way she get the best of the best. I even flew in poets to come do it. And it was like one of the best poetry shows ever. So anyway, at the end of the night, she was like, George, I want you to go on the road with me. And I was like, I'll go anywhere with you, Jill.
I know that's right.
And, I get that Hollywood talk all the time from motherfuckers. I can't tell y'all how many motherfuckers don't promise me shit or wanted, told me, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And it's the game. I mean, I was even blacklisted, but because I'm a hustler, I didn't even realize. Because I'm going to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
So, but the next day she called me. By Friday, there was, what's that shit? When you're filling out taxes. Your W-2 shit, all that shit in the contract. I was like, oh, this is real. And she took me on. I think I performed in front of over 100,000 people in a month. Live. I did 21 cities with that sis. Like, it was unbelievable. It was awesome. And what was crazy, let me tell y'all a quick story. So, they didn't want me. She wanted me, but the production didn't want me because this is an extra $20,000, $30,000 they finna come out their budget. They use that for something else. So they was resistant, let's say the least. So they told me, you got to get your own way to each city. You got to have your own place to stay. And I was like, damn. But that had been the arrangement for other artists before with other people. I knew niggas that did that, but I'm a hustler, so I was like, well, I'm a seller.
That's normal. That happens
a lot. Like, I'm on God. That happens a lot. A lot of people like, just let me get that opportunity to get in front of your audience. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're going to make your money in merch. If you're a hustler, and you're going to make your money. So what I had decided to do was, I'm going to set up shows in every city after the show to get another bag. You know what I'm saying? And because I'm a poet, we have a network of love. So there ain't nowhere on the planet I can go where I can't get a couch or a bed on God. That's the blessing of it. And it's a blessing and a curse because some promoters think that's just what it is. And they just, ain't one of your friends here. Bitch, I want a room. You don't fuck about my friend. I ain't going to their house. You know what I'm saying? I feel that shit. So, but I'm used to it. So this is what happened. So God is a good God. My husband called me, checking on me. And he was like, what you doing? It's July 4th or July 3rd or something like that. I was like, getting myself together for the tour. He was like, getting your clothes. I'm like, no, getting my way. He said, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, they told me this, blah, 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 blah. Jill called me back an hour and she was like, you going to be on my bus. You going to have a room. Everything I got, you got. And see, I was scared because Jill don't motherfucking play. Okay? Period. On God. Period. They call her boss lady. It is not, and in a great way. It is not like I told her at the beginning of the tour, if we become friends, it's gonna be on you because I don't have my heart broke by Hollywood motherfuckers before. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna be cool, and then they number change, and they ain't said nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm a lame nigga. Fuck you. You know
I feel that shit.
So, I've done that. That's it. So, but when I say I love this woman has all the people that I fuck with have stepped up, especially during this time. I just battled cancer, and it was amazing how. Before that though, fuck that shit. She always been there. Like, my heart get broke. I'm like, sis, I need to talk. Okay, boo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Chili from Philly.
I love her. I love all the women in my life. When women say they ain't got no good friends, bitch, you don't know how to be a good friend. That's why you ain't got no good friends. That's just what it is.
Say that.
And I am grateful to the women in my sister circle, and it is a blessing. But yeah, I went on tour with her, and they didn't want me. Okay, so anyway, I don't jump all around. So anyway, so I'm on tour. I go to Houston, and the first day they're like, you ain't gonna do every city, because Common is opening, Rakim, Luke James, Corinne Bailey Ray. So sometimes you ain't even gonna perform. You just gonna be here. You got 10 minutes. You can do 10 minutes. This is how the time. You can do 10 minutes. He said tonight we're gonna give you 20 minutes and see how you do. And I said okay. He said you always gonna go first. You know what I'm saying? Because other people they bigger than you, so they gonna go before Jill. After that first night, that nigga came to me. He said, all right. You got 30 minutes every night. You can do 20 if you want to, but sometimes we might have to extend it to 45. You gonna go on before Jill every night. Every night. So Rakim, Common, Corinne Bailey Ray, look, they opening for you. This what's going on. I need you to handle it.
Let's go.
And I did that shit.
Let's go.
That was places where I wasn't supposed to perform, but Jill made sure that I did. The only place that I didn't get to perform, which I wish I would have, was the Tom Joyner show in Orlando. Because we went to Tom Joyner reunion shit. I didn't get to perform at that, but I got to see everybody and see everything. But I performed at every other show, and she ain't done that with nobody else. And we had a great time, and I just thank God. I love performing. I love that exchange. I love changing people's minds about poetry, opening them up. You know what I'm saying? The way that God allows me to deliver and connect, and I hope, heal, and help. You know what I'm saying? What else we here for? You know what I'm saying? And then we get to entertain. That's what I love about being a poet. I get to do everything I want to do. I get to minister. I get to act. I get to laugh. I be singing, but like the good lady in church. She really can't sing. You know what I'm saying? But you feel her soul. That's that's me.
She just make it sound
She
good.
make, she do her best. I just am grateful that God allowed this to be my path, and it's just led to so many other things. And thank God I got to do that. But I went on tour with Def Poetry. I've gone on my own tour. God is good. I went from never being on a plane at 24 to just passporting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, God is so amazing.
So what does the future hold, though?
Oh man, let me tell y'all what I want. God, I'm telling y'all, and I hope y'all agree. I want a agency that is productive. I want to have at least 50 artists working every day somewhere on the planet. Do you understand me? I want to have possibly 100 in the stable, but I want it to be productive and lucrative. And people understand I have my own network, Game TV. We're praying for a launch of May 4th because that's my actual day, Tamika Harper, Georgia Me Day. See what I'm saying? Look, this ain't regular shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't act like it's regular, but sometimes I don't think I promote the bigness of it. You know what I'm saying? God has blessed me. You know what I'm saying? Maya Angelou says, have humility without being humble.
My favorite poet.
I like that. I like that saying.
You know what I'm saying?
She got her own day.
God don't bless
May
me.
4th. April 30th.
God ain't know.
April 30th to May 4th. Tamika Festival.
Tamika Festival.
Leading up to
right here in the
Day on the 4th.
And virtual.
Ain't know. You know now, my nigga.
Long full of just some
And look, I had to bring it down to 4 because I did just deal with my situation.
Okay.
I had, it'd be like 13 days. It wasn't going to be 13 days. And I said, no, God said, look, girl, you got to get this together now. You can't be up here doing this shit 13 days this year. We're going to do it 1 + 3, that's 4 days. And actually, it's really going to be 6 because the day before we might have a poetry crawl where we go from Urban Grind, the Cat's Cafe, to JB's Record Shop like we did 1 year before.
Man, we need to stop on this.
Right? No, that's live.
Okay.
That's live.
No, we ain't go out open mic ATL and
Yo, UHightYet podcast will definitely be there.
I would love y'all to be there because I've been doing this 13 years, and Last year during the pandemic, we did it all virtual, 10 days on the computer, all over the world. It was dope as fuck. It was dope as hell. I thank God that He gave me that kind of. You don't stop. We don't give a fuck. Like we gonna still move, and you got to move, and then to be. Oh my God. Oh God. To go through what I went through in October, or I ain't gonna say went through. I'm still going through. I have a scarred world from here to here. It was so funny. I was like, damn, it's a sad face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, this is fucked up. You know, but then when I showed it to my mama said, it's a rainbow. And I was like,
Sure is.
Mama, it sure is a rainbow. God put a rainbow in the sky and put one on me. Oh, God. So, you know, but you go through there, you think you're going to stop for a long time. And God just gave me this will and gives me this will and the people that love me. I mean, when you go through things like this, I thank God for my friends. I thank God for my family. I thank God for the love out there that just people donated to my GoFundMe who didn't even know me. Somebody unknown sent me $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, I'm just grateful for everything in my life, y'all. And I hope that I can be a testimony to other people. Like, you got to have gratitude because I've always been grateful and I'm still grateful. Y'all don't understand, like, for the smallest so-called little bitties, the ability to piss, shawty, I thank God for.
Yes. I hear that.
You can't get it right. I'm sorry.
You don't take it for granted until you can't do it.
You don't take it for granted, period. But I've always been like this. I'm like, girl, before everything, I'm like, ooh, you know the relaxation that you get, you know the release. I've always been like that, always. Like, I just want to spread that. People are so stuck in sadness, stuck in a situation, a mistake, a trauma. You decide your joy. You can go get it. You better find ways to find laughter, love, joy, happiness. Success is complete. Nigga, clean up your room, you'll feel better.
I had to turn it up. I had to turn that thing up.
When you decide that you're going to do something and you complete it, go help somebody. Go read to an elder. Give a bitch who always got all her kids 3 hours off.
Yo,
I'm telling you, serve somebody.
Yo, that's real. I remember I was probably like 19. I remember I had this chick I used to mess with. She had a daughter, right? I remember I went and picked her daughter up one day.
Long time ago.
Long.
Oh, man. Incredibly long time ago. I got my own kids now. I don't even want this.
So long ago. Woo!
No, shout out. I love y'all.
Service.
The brand new
Big gift. People don't even understand. Like, I am so grateful. And we have to be grateful. We breathe. We eat. We walk. You know what I'm saying? I live in Atlanta. The weather be off the chain.
Man,
you know
it's been beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? I get to see flyness all the time. I get to see ratchet too, and it make me go, oh my God. I saw a brother last night, yesterday, and his face, his young brother, and he was so beautiful, so Nubian, like the biggest, juiciest lip, the biggest nose, just gorgeous. And I'm like, look, man, I'm talking to my homegirl. I'm like, he look Egyptian. He look, you know what I'm saying? We just like all the features, and then we look down and all his ass out. I didn't even look back. It was over with. The regality was gone.
Damn. Just from the ass out?
Oh my God. Red draws.
Yes.
Hey, yo, why they do that though, man? They be having a print. It be like some like, yo, why you got those on? You feel? Why you showing those? Like, you feel me? It just be like, yo, nigga, where's the regular draws?
Too dope for that type of shit, and for nobody to have any type of correction or think it's okay. Like my son gonna tell me he had on some shorts. It wasn't drawers. He had drawers on, shorts, and pants. He was like, "Mama, look at
How we
shorts."
do, nigga? That's
I'm like,
That's how we do.
bruh. I don't give a fuck that
The
it's
basketball
shorts.
shorts don't count.
Yeah, it do.
Yes, it do.
Basketball
It
shorts?
look like
You got
drawers. You look stupid.
Yeah,
You look dumb. Man, let me tell you something. Brothers out there, for a woman, let me tell you how that thing hang off y'all ass. Y'all have on a belt.
What she said
Y'all
first,
have
for a woman.
For a woman, not for no thought, no hole, no bitch's attention. But for a woman,
Grown woman.
when a man has on his pants, they could be baggy, you know what I'm saying? They hang just right off the top of y'all. Y'all got the most supreme asses. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. Y'all fine like that. It is what it is. I'm a woman who's like men. I can't say y'all fine.
No, we can't
Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is.
No comment on
But
here.
it's the natural structure of how y'all bodies are made. No matter if you're a big boy or a little boy, it don't matter. Y'all butts are like this, right? So you want room. Cool. But when you got a belt on and your shirt is tucked in and everything look right, you know how regal you look. You know how amazing you look. You look worthy of loving yourself.
Like you're on your grown man.
You look like I try.
Well, we can wear pants and film. We ain't got a shirt tucked in all the time.
I ain't saying wear your shirt tucked in all the time. I'm just saying don't have your drawers showing. That's it. I don't care how you do. I don't give a fuck. Just don't have your drawers showing.
That's grown man shit.
It's just beneath you, bro.
Yeah, this shit that pisses me off too, because I don't want to see that shit. It's like hold on. I remember when we sat, but we had a shirt big enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you just want your pants to be nice and droopy, baggy. You know what I'm saying? You're not purposely trying to let nobody see your ass. But now niggas buy tight pants and sag them and have on a little ass shirt.
Look like a diaper.
That's above the drawers. So you can see the draw. And look, and I swear, like I don't be, but you catch a guy, you be like, okay, Calvin Klein, like, hold on, nigga. So did you buy that little shirt like that so niggas could purposely see your Calvin Klein drawers? Like your shit is fit them bitches be tight. Like what the fuck? It's like that with a belt on. And that shit be lit.
Can't even buy them damn clothes no more. All this shit, little ass pockets and shit.
Like nigga don't be want. I don't be want to see that shit.
Look, that nigga be like that. He said his shit, G.
Your drawers be out.
My drawers was out one time.
No, they out today. They was out the other time with your little multicolored drawers.
My drawers be out sometimes. Just sometimes.
Oh, you look at drawers.
Never be out.
Look,
I always got on the belt.
Look,
stop playing with me.
Look, I understand. You around the house.
You been in front of the camera all day today, so your ass been out.
No.
All right, now
don't you put that on the culture when we know the real reason of sagging pants. Don't you put that on the culture.
That don't got nothing
just because sagging is niggas backwards.
That don't got nothing to do with
Yo, look at that. I never realized that.
Just because sagging is niggas backwards, don't you put that on our
somebody told me that before.
Sagging is niggas backwards, but don't put that on our
You know what? Can I say something real quick, Wiz? I just want to shout out Georgia Meek. Y'all know I give people their roses right now. You know what I'm saying? And so Georgia Meek is a real legend, but she is a big part of my story and a big part of my success. You know what I'm saying? I do want to give her roses for everything she's done for the community, but also everything she's done for me and helping me grow and seeing her example. And even, get what the hell? Giving me advice, you know what I mean?
This nigga, you been doing it all, show. Shit, you get louder and louder.
You hate nigga?
I ain't did that, nigga.
Roses, bro. God,
don't let him get off your.
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going with the story. Keep going with the story.
As far as poetry, this is as big as it gets. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Right here on our show, on the UHightYet podcast. And so we're grateful because you have taken us to a whole nother level.
You really have.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I love
y'all. I'm set up and set up. So I started out in the poetry. You know what I'm saying? I'm a poet by nature, MC by craft. I started out doing a lot of the poetry circuits. Most notably, Patty Hat Cafe in the old Rio Mall over there. You know what I'm saying? I seen some legendary shit in that motherfucker. If you wasn't dope, you wasn't getting on the list, period. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that no more, though. But anyway, if you pay your money, it wasn't like that back in the day, nigga. You know what I mean? You had to be, to a certain standard. But anyway, I remember I was performing in, I was still new on the scene, whatever, transitioning into hip-hop, whatever. I'm performing in the 5 spot on, and I'm always tell the story, I don't give a fuck. On Euclid, you know what I'm saying? I'm performing, and I'm rapping, and nobody responding to my shit, nobody reacting. Niggas is like, who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I mean? But I'm like Cassidy in that battle just now. Like, nigga, this is the hottest shit in the world, nigga. How you not responding to this? You know what I'm saying? The wordplay is on a whole nother level. You know what I mean? But niggas just was not fucking with my performance at all. And then I get to shouting out where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Bankhead's on one in this bitch. And all I hear is, oh yeah, shout it. Bankhead in this motherfucker, you know what I mean?
That's the hardest shit he said.
I don't know who that is. You know what I'm saying? But it was Georgia me. You know what I'm saying? She supported me from day one when niggas weren't fucking with me at all. You know what I'm saying? And she's a big part of my success, man. And I just really want to give her roses right now because she's one of the dopest to do it, period. Not just in Georgia, not just in the United States, in the world, period. You know what I'm saying? Of niggas doing this shit. So big salute to Georgia me. You know what I mean? Legend. And I'm great that you came out to do our podcast. I'm very glad. You know what I mean?
I thank
I gotta get beat out his props because I met you a long time ago at Royal Peacock. That was my first time knowing you.
Yeah.
And you know how when niggas introduce you to somebody, you be like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? And then you had got on the mic, man, and I was just like, God damn, man. Like, yo. Cause man, like, yo, it's something about poets. Like, we still trying to get a couple of other poets, like, cause it's something about poets that can be rough, rugged, and raw. It's just gonna come out the way I want it to come out. Fuck your feelings, you feel me? And that's what the fuck I love, you feel me? And I love that you rep Atlanta so hard.
Right.
Even in your poetry, it's so hard. You deserve the name Georgia Me. Because Georgia is right here on the couch at the UHightYet podcast right now. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, man. Like everything you say is like just uplifting. And like B-Dot said, we are privileged and honored and gladdened that you came, you know what I'm saying? And you shared your insight and your knowledge and your spirit and your energy with us, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's Sunday.
Yeah. We having church.
It's church, baby. Let's go. We drinking holy water and everything.
Amen.
Let's go.
I'm like,
But yeah, but Georgia Me was on Broadway, if nobody ain't know. And on this moment, I was knowing her before then. But I don't brought her up to it.
Yeah, big up Archangel now.
Yeah, big up.
This is what he's trying to say. Big up Archangel. He brought us Queen Sheba, and then he came back
And hit harder.
He came back. He took the steal, and then he came back for the jam.
Oh yeah.
With Georgia Me.
With Georgia Me.
Yeah, me.
I want to bring out this moment that she don't remember, but I was on Apollo, and at the time I was on Apollo, she was staying in New York. So I had won number 2. I lost to a gospel singer. So I was happy that I won number 2.
What's about to come?
But when I went to her, she was staying in New York, and I went to a spot, and then I brung her up. I won number 2. I happy at number 2. But she had roasted my ass about being number 2, not because I won number 2, because I was satisfied with being number 2. She was like, "You don't be satisfied with being number 2."
Why is you talking like a slave?
I'm just going back to the memory, you know what I'm saying? You know.
You can't tell you
Hey,
see that out
I
there.
got
What's the
about
point you
8.
trying to get to?
I got 8 personalities in my head. Just work with me, goddamn. But she
I didn't
basically.
even see that.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
He is drinking Seagrams while we drink Hennessy.
Oh my God, at the same
So you know it's about to
At
happen.
the same damn time. But check it. She roasted me about being number 2. Not because I could have been number 1. It's because I was satisfied.
Yo, that's the word of the day.
You didn't
Could have been number 2.
You didn't could have been.
I could have been.
Okay.
Could have been. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
You know what I
We knew
mean?
you was gonna drop something, man.
Hey.
Those are the words of the day.
I want to make sure I do the business I'm supposed to do, which is Tamika Festival, April 30th through May 3rd. The launch of Game TV, May 4th. Let me see what the fuck going on. I will be in Chicago next week for the 420 Festival with Emerald Green Strange Fruit. Shout out to the 420 Festival going on here in Atlanta. OD.
Yeah.
And DJ know that.
There's a 420 festival.
Oh yes, it is going down. 420 Festival. If you do not know, follow OD Odell.
Oh yeah, 420 every year.
KNODAT.
Across America.
And it is great, awesome time. It's gonna be a roast on 420. I'm not gonna be here, but you know, you want to be there. But then Mobile, Alabama, I will be to y'all for Huggy's 50th. And we doing it at Ports, Miami, June, Panama, Jamaica, Set Network. You can still come with us for Memorial Day weekend. Chattanooga, YOLO, YOLLO, you only live life once. Travel Network, Set Network, Travel Group. You know, we got Chattanooga, Party Gras, Alumni, Dominican Republic in December. I will be in New York this summer. I will be there this summer, so you know I'm just working because I'm grateful and I don't talk about what the fuck I be doing. I be grinding, and God allow me to do this. So what's up?
No, we need some.
Okay. My hood is a war zone. A lot of people don't condone the way I live, but what choice do they give? Get a job, pay taxes, try to be so-called right, but steady in my back of axis, chopping me down like a tree, feeling like Kunta, but you say I'm free. I know this where I'm from, but here am I destined to die. I want to call me a bastard because I have no dad. Instilled in this rage, I can only be mad. Seeing images on TV, all the fun they had, going on vacations, college graduations, and Sunday brunches, syringe strip parks, and lockdown for dogs, and free school lunches was my reality. All that I could see, so of course a hustler's what I wanted to be. Hey, I like to ball tax-free, work for only me, play cat and mouse with 12, quicker than cops can go to hell, shaking me down for my cheese, placing me down on my knees, telling me to freeze, motherfucker, please. Can't be getting no fabulous working at KFC or holding down a shift at a warehouse 3 to 3. I can't fade all that work with little compensation. You can call me lazy, but you don't know my situation. This is all I ever known. Is this game I have grown. Thought I had no choice. Was told I had no voice. When hoarse from trying to be heard. Told my dreams were absurd. To keep my dreams alive, I constantly smoke herb. Is this my only choice?
Yeah.
UHightYet,
Hey, we don't just snap, bro. We take claps, all that in spoken word. We don't just snap no more.
Well, I snapped it because the other hand was holding the phone. You trying to put me on blast.
That's classic. I have a lot of shit in the vault. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't been on TV or recorded.
DJ, can we get a beat?
You know what I'm saying?
How you get drunk and want to rap?
No,
we always gotta get a beat.
DJ Lab says
DJ, can we get a beat?
And he always slur when he asks me.
I ain't slurring nothing, DJ.
Yeah, we passed out.
Mixing over.
Yo,
I already got your answer.
Thank you for tuning in, man. Yo, we got to have Georgia Me back, man. It seems like, yo, man, we can talk, yo. I can listen to you for hours.
Oh, thank you.
Because I listened to you all day yesterday.
I'm saying, DJ, can we get a beat?
Make sure that you come back next week. Next week, Archangel, who we got? K Hollywood?
K Hollywood next week.
K Hollywood? Yo, Archangel is dropping bombs up in this thing, man. Let's go, man.
Yeah.
Yo.
Somebody else make the flyer.
Somebody else gonna make a flyer.
Hey, hold on, last flyer was dope.
You spell my name wrong.
Y'all want a dope
Shout
flyer.
out to Malik Salam. Shout out to XBJ. Shout out to
shout out to all the legends, the best.
Shout out to
Cola Rum,
Biz,
John Good, Red Storm,
John Good,
Queen Sheba, Teresa Songbird.
Yes, Teresa the Songbird. Yes.
Rewap, dog.
Rewap. Yes. Yes. Rewap.
Oh, yeah,
we got to have you next. Rewap.
That's power backwards to y'all motherfuckers that pay
Poetry.
All right, man. We out, man. Remember, keep your shit roll, man. We keep it high, nigga. You don't even got to smoke drugs, man. You high yet?
I bring to the stage my man from Yonkers, New York. Yeah, man. What I'm going to speak on is the thing that some people know the most. You know what I'm saying? The thing that we all got to deal with every day, but don't really know. The industry.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The industry. Man, it's not the same. Doesn't have to do with talent. It's about playing the game. The industry. Real niggas is dying to get in. The industry. Just to find they don't fit in. The industry ain't what it used to be. The industry's trying to control the way you MC. They want you to dress like this and talk like that. But I'm going to dress like this and talk with the bat. The industry. Got your word meaning nothing. The industry.
fuck what you heard, because he's bluffing. The industry, money, bitches, hate, but I dare you to try to take a fucking thing off my plate. The industry like, wait! But in the streets, we like, get 'em. 17 up in that thing. Get them sleeping, hit 'em. The industry, if you ain't got a strong mind, the industry will break you down. It's a matter of time. The industry, vultures with nothing to feast on. See me, I'm getting my beast on. The industry, stay in the dirt, play in the dirt, test the wrong one in the industry and you will get hurt. I'm not an industry artist. I'm an artist in the industry. So I do what the fuck I want because nobody can finish me. The industry, wanted, dead or alive, new artists to sell their souls in the way they survive. The industry don't give a fuck about you. But the industry couldn't make a dime without you.
Baby.
The industry, I'm sick of this industry shit. The industry playing them like a industry bitch. They try to finish me quick, but I am long, so I stand strong. Fuck a beat. Listen to the words in the damn song. I only know how to speak the truth, you know what I'm saying? So I got a little structure I'm gonna hit you with, you know what I'm saying? And it basically reflects on my relationship with the industry. This is what it is. Often, my words fall on deaf ears. Motherfuckers be listening, but don't hear. Talking to a nigga, he be sitting right here. I be like, where you going? Nigga be like, yeah. Thank you.
Big damn Mac.
Yes,
you had that queued up, my nigga. That's right. Without the Q button, goddammit. Without the Q button. That's right. That's it, man. Now my Remy, we gotta hit it. This up my easy. Pop up with a bunch of Russian shit, bro. I know.
Hey, I need a broom, man.
Art specifically went in there and bought this shit. You bought this shit, man. That shit all changed. You smashed it earlier. Yeah, what you talking about? Boo! You think this nigga ain't ready? He Hennessy there like he Russian Hennessy. I'm glad you did it at the end so I can find it easy. You know what I'm saying? Good indeed. Oh, we gotta get
Glad shit, that's some real shit.
Still gon' smoke, still gon' drink it. I need more. Soon as I
Go ahead, blow my phone up about shirts. Anybody put up one of them with no shirt?
Do you hate me to get mad? I'm in the garden, control the weather. I got the sauce like a Big Mac. Eating my shit like a Native American. Rainmaker, get your bitch wet.
Yes. Turn off your camera. Alright, turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up.
Yeah, we on the art zone. We about to go out this bitch. Nick was high on some real shit, some real poetry shit on the art zone. Had Georgia me. My man, as usual, the Batman, we with us late, you know what I'm saying? You know, but out traveling with the shit. We over here at the art zone, you know, some real shit. But on UHightYet, Misfit Mafia, check us out on Roku, YouTube, and other different publications. And this is my man Wiz started off that had the hope to make this shit happen. You know
yes, let's go. We got Georgia me up in this thing, man. Blaze, sipping on some Henny. It ain't even on me, but it's all good.
Yeah, real black folk shit, you feel me? And I was clumsy, knocked over the ashtray. I ain't even gonna lie, it was my fault. Ain't no excuse. But it is what it is. Real black folk shit.